Listen to this woman try and justify leaving a good man, divorcing a good man. All right, listen to this. This is why they always lose in relationships. I don't feel bad for them. For a group of people who is always begging for monogamy, right, or the illusion of, they always ready to opt out and break the contract.
InvestFest. So you are meeting some of the ladies that are going to be on stage at InvestFest. So is it Alana?
Alana, yep.
Alana, how old are you, baby?
39 and fine.
39. And what you do for a living?
I'm in finance.
Okay. You have any kids?
39, and she's happy to hit the streets. She happy to get back to them streets.
9. And what you do for a living?
I'm in finance.
Okay. You have any kids?
I do. I have two.
2 kids. How old are your 2 kids?
I have a 19-year-old and I have a 12-year-old.
Okay. Both by the same man?
No, I had two different husbands and they both were by my two husbands.
Oh, you was married twice. So you've been married twice?
I've been married twice and both kids were conceived after marriage. Like, let's be clear. Let's just straighten that up already.
We got that too.
There's an old saying that goes, if she's breathing, she's lying.
So, actually, I'm going through my my divorce right now.
So you're separated.
Yeah, my husband and I, we filed for divorce. Like we've been separated for about 4.5 months now,
Oh, you
and
just
we
got
filed for
separated.
divorce. Yeah, we filed for divorce like 2 weeks ago. So yeah.
So
No,
wait a minute.
this is not my wedding ring. Actually, people.
Wait, so you just filed for divorce 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
And you ready to start finding the next man?
girl, is it?
Men, are y'all paying attention? Y'all paying attention? 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. She already threw her hat in to ride that carousel. The problem with a lot of men is, even me, for a long time, we have to stop thinking that women are on a more moral higher ground than we are. Okay? They're not.
A lot of women think a good man is easy to replace.
Men get replaced every day.
But that's the problem, because a good man doesn't look valuable when you have him. The way he forgives mistakes gets overlooked. The way he stays during hard times gets expected. The way he makes your life easier goes unnoticed. The sacrifices he makes quietly stop looking like sacrifices at all.
Yeah.
And that's why so many women underestimate his value. They only realize what they had after they start dating again. Women leave a good man thinking they'll find better, then spend years discovering he was harder to replace.
Listen. I mean, I was married to him for 16 years, so it's like you kind of really know that you kind of grieve the relationship as you're in it. If that makes sense.
Translation, she knew she wanted to leave 5 years prior. She was just waiting for the right time, create the right situation and the right temperature in the relationship so that she can go. So when she said she already grieved during that process, that means she been ready to go. He just found out. That part right there.
A lot. So it's not like I think it was very surprising to a lot of other people, but not necessarily so much to me.
So you move on fast because you said you got married 16 years ago.
Yeah, I've been married for 16 years.
So your
Well, no,
child,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, let me clear that up. I was married for 14 years. We were together for 16 years.
okay, because you have a 19 year
Even
old. So
worse.
that means when you met him, your child was 3.
Yeah.
But I thought you. So when did you get divorced to your 19-year-old's father?
He was one.
Oh wow! So
Hmm.
you after wait, so you got pregnant and then y'all got divorced?
Yeah, so he was in the military. That's a whole. Mhm. He came
Okay.
back from Iraq. Yeah, I got pregnant when he was on R&R, which is basically like break from coming back from war in 1 week. And yeah, so he got.
Again, she's trying to make it clear. I got pregnant that 1 week that he was home on break. Right? I didn't get pregnant 2 weeks before he came home on break. And then at 1 year old, we just had to separate and go our separate ways for whatever reason. Now she's gonna try to make it seem like it's because he's in the military and it has something to do with something that he did. But the fact that she's trying to clear her name and make it real clear that she got pregnant while he was on break, that's what she tried to convince him of. But maybe he found out something different. I don't know. I'm just speculating.
He came back for good. He was a totally different person. And so, yeah, didn't work out.
Okay, so let me get this. Okay,
Cat.
so you're still legally married. Y'all don't live together, or y'all live together?
No, we don't. No, I made him leave. I made him get everything.
So you filed 2 weeks ago. How does it? Where you call me from, Alana?
Atlanta.
So do you got to be separated for a year?
No.
Oh, okay. So how long do you think your divorce is gonna take?
Well, we have a hearing the end of July. So that's that. It really just depends on him and what he's going to agree on as far as financial terms.
I was
Realistically
gonna say, is
speaking,
this gonna be a divorce battle?
I don't think so. Right now it's kind of I don't think he wants to get it long and drawn out, and because it gets more expensive, honestly. So
Of course it does. Of course it's going to get more expensive the longer it gets drawn out. Of course it does. And guess who's going to be paying for it? I bet it ain't going to be her. But she's still going to make out with a dollar amount in the end. And I guarantee you, before they got married, business wasn't even on the table, wasn't nothing they were talking about. It was all about romance and feelings and emotions.
You guys are getting a divorce?
I'd rather not right now. I
Okay,
mean,
that's
it's
fine. I'll
just
let you keep that to yourself.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
All
not
right.
because of me though. I'll tell you that.
Say again.
He did
It's
nothing.
not because of me, and it's not because of any infidelity or anything like that. That's one thing I can say is that I've experienced a loyal man, and so that is something that I do.
Well, they're gonna
You
say,
know,
why do you divorce a loyal man that does well?
Exactly.
that's something we would have a private conversation about.
Ooh.
One of the hardest things for a woman in a deep, long relationship or marriage can't admit is sometimes you can be with a man that checks every single box society told us matters. And still, something inside of her feels emotionally alone. I said it. He works hard. He's loyal. That's a big one. He comes home every night. He provides. Yep, he takes care of home. I'm talking to you. And because you're with a good man, you feel guilty for feeling this way. Because what more could you want? You start talking yourself out of your feelings, saying to yourself, well, maybe this is just what marriage is. We've been together a long time. All couples that's been together a long time feel this way. You know the difference between being loved, because of course there is love there, but you know the difference between being loved and being emotionally met.
That's something we would have a private conversation about.
Ooh. Okay, so he didn't cheat and you didn't cheat.
No.
And he does, I'm assuming he does well financially because you brought up that could be the only holds up in the divorce.
Well, no. I'm I didn't mean to say that, but I'm just saying no. It's not that he does well financially. I feel like in both of my marriages, I'm married for love. And in this particular situation, I definitely helped build and establish, and we built businesses together, and yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna say, hey, it's rough right now for everybody, so. But I
Okay.
think that does put a strain on relationships. I think that not necessarily I wouldn't leave, my husband because he's down on bad times because I'm the type of person that's gonna get in there and help him. But at the end of the day, I do feel like men, when their money is messed up, they are more mean.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
See, now she made it about him. She tried to make it about him. When a man's money is messed up, he's more mean. That's when it's time to go. Because the money's messed up. It ain't about him, it's about the money. It's always about the money.
Libra. So we got Alana, 39, Libra, works in finance. You're in Atlanta too?
I am.
ATL, mine are two kids, both by her ex, Ms. Married twice. Both of her kids are by one of her ex-husbands. Okay, I think I have it all. What kind of man are you look? And she's legally married, but filed for divorce 2 weeks ago. You know that's gonna be a thing, girl.
Right. Hold
Crazy.
on, but you got to let him know that he's been out of the house now for he's been out of the house for 2 months. Like, we don't share
They
the
still
same
might
bed.
say that that's not a lot of time.
I get it, but I'm just saying we're talking about dating. I'm not saying I'm like looking to get married again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's hey,
Do
we're
you think
dating.
you're healed?
I do because, like I said, I kind of healed through the relationship. It's kind of like one of those things that where I just it was a delayed response or reaction that the separation it was kind of brewing for some time, and I kind of knew it. So I kind of feel like I had time to heal and cry, and I went to therapy on my own. We did couples therapy, a couple of different times, and so I kind of feel like
I'd never go to couples therapy with a woman. Wife, girlfriend, nobody. I would never, ever go to couples therapy with a woman. One reason. Her mind is made up before the therapy. And nothing that happens in therapy is going to change the way she feels about you. Nothing. They use that as a way to say that they tried everything they could. Their mind's been made up.
Break up with a nigga and all of a sudden he got a sleeve, a car, and ain't broke no more. Like, nigga, was I holding you back or?
100%. Absolutely.
All right. So, what kind of man you looking for?
honestly, someone who is emotionally mature,
Oh boy.
can regulate their emotions. I want someone who's consistent, a good communicator. Like, that's important. um, I don't like men that are loud. um, yeah. So, I mean, I think those are the biggest things for me. I think emotionally, like, mature and consistent are like my top two.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Um, someone who's dishonest, someone who's like, just disloyal, someone who um, is not the opposite, not consistent or a good communicator. um, someone who has never been with like a quote unquote baddie. I know that sounds crazy. They're gonna eat me up for that, but I'm just saying, like, I do,
Wait, say it again. Someone that what?
has never been with a quote unquote baddie. Like, I mean, like.
Because in her mind, she wants to be the first. Right? Remember she said, I'm 39 and fine. So at 40 years old, she still believes that she's probably 20. And she doesn't want a man who already had a baddie, because men who have baddies know how to deal with them. So she wants a man who never had a baddie so that she can control him with that box.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
um it is, like, at the end of the day, when it comes to like social media, I'm not like a OnlyFans girl or anything like that, but I do enjoy being sexy. I enjoy wearing my sexy clothes. I like that was one of my like top qualities in my man, is why we lasted as long as we did. He was loyal and he allowed me to be me. I mean, it allowed me to be me. um
But that wasn't good enough.
so I know a lot of men have issues or icks with that. So someone who can basically lead but not be controlling.
Ooh, ooh. She said you gotta be used to dating a fine girl. So, what are some of the things that come along
Control.
with dating a baddie?
Um, I'm gonna say, like, of course, you know, you have to like look at it like your girl is gonna get attention. And only thing I can speak on is my situation with my ex and I. We, you know, been together since before social media was a thing. So we had full on access to each other's everything. So there was no hiding or anything. So he was logged into my Instagram. I was logged into his Instagram. You know, emails, bank accounts, all the things. You know what I'm saying? So it was nothing. We weren't hiding anything from each other. It was very like full on transparency. I know that that is not necessarily something I'm gonna be able to find in 2026, but
So
we'll
would you
see.
allow your guy to have that access? You allow a guy to have your Instagram password and all that?
Absolutely, because I feel like if you are with someone, like I feel like if you have nothing to hide, then what's the need? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my personal perspective. I didn't have anything to hide, so I never had any problem with him having access, and same for him.
Okay, I'm gonna go to your IG page. Let me see what's on
Oh
your
my
IG
god.
page.
I
Let
can't
me see what's
drive.
on the IG page so I can
Lord.
allow. Let's see if I can find. Ooh, I can't. Why can't I
It's
find it?
I am Alana Noel.
Because he got to understand that I've been fine my whole life, and let me figure out.
That time. Like that's not
Okay, she's cute. So
hmm
basically, you don't want to be jealous of the things that you
Body
wear
right.
and post.
exactly. And that's not like I said, it's not gonna be too much, but like yeah, I'm sexy and
Okay,
okay.
well, the body good.
All right, media chat. Leave a comment. All right. Give her a ranking on a scale. No halves. You can use 7, but no halves. 1 to 10. Straight number.
Like, didn't want you to post photos like that. That wouldn't be the man for you.
Well, photos like that I wouldn't say necessarily. However, I feel like it's more so surrounding what I wear. You know, I mean, me wearing a swimsuit to the beach is to me. I feel like a man not wanting me to wear a
Well, no,
swimsuit to
it's
the beach.
one. Yeah, you can wear a swimsuit, but they're gonna be like, we post it, right? Actually, your page is it's really not that bad, to be quite honest. I want to
Hmm.
show.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Typical,
So see,
yeah.
but like I said, so again, it's not like I'm like I said, I'm not like a OnlyFans girl or anything like that. It's just the fact that I do, you know, it's a certain level of sex appeal that some men might not be comfortable with, and I
Okay.
just want to be frank and upfront about that. Like I'm not about to sit here and be in a muumuu all day.
Woo! Don't call your mama if you want to go with a.
Now, a moo may be extreme, but translation for that is I'm going to do what I want to do, regardless of what you think. All right. Because I don't represent you in a relationship. I represent me in a relationship. That's literally what she's saying. You're not going to tell me how to present myself, even if you deem it inappropriate.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Um, so it's weird. I put it like this. I don't really have necessarily a physical type, but I do want to be attracted to my person. So it's not like I'm going to say a certain height or a certain skin tone or, you know, anything like that. It's just more so the fact that I do want you to be like if I'm stuck on something like, please have nice teeth. That's a good one.
And I see
Have
that.
nice teeth, have nice dental hygiene, nice nails. But like other than that, like, I mean, you know, I'm not even a big stickler. I've never been a big stickler on height. Like even if you 5'9", 5'10" and up, like it don't matter. That's taller than me.
They're
He's
telling me to
only
ask you, was your husband older than you?
yeah, but he's only 2 years older than me. 2 years
Oh,
a
not
little bit. Yeah, more than my last one.
what did the last one make?
Um, see, it's hard because it's business and it goes up and down and everything. Um, I'll say, oh gosh, I'll just say over 250.
250. Okay.
I'll just say, yeah.
These girls, big money. Fellas, you got to rob a bank. Okay.
Handed me 20,000 a month. I have another gentleman last week who handed me 5,000 in cash, and I literally texted my best friend and said, "Why did I not sell my see earlier. And he texted back, because it's illegal. But I'm just like, I am making so much money from something that is attached to my body. I can only imagine how much money I would have now had I started 20 years earlier.
One thing about a lot of women will stick beside a no good ass man like they life depend on it. A lot of women will go to hell with a no good ass man, but will leave the sight and leave the life of a decent man who treats her right, who cares if she ate, who cares if she got money in her pocket, gas in the car. A lot of women will leave a good man like it's nothing and stick beside a no good ass man like it's nothing.
Hit the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The dating world is crazy, man. If you in a marriage and you can let her give her the escape ticket, take it. All right, get up out of there and learn from your lessons, man. Catch you on the next one.